Hello, welcome regular viewers to this virtual learning, Mega virtual learning, and I also welcome new viewers to this channel. Hope you find this very educative. This is Bounds 2, where we talk about calculation involving bounds. If you haven't watched lesson 1 on bounds, please pause this video and maybe go back and watch that, because most of the rules that we'll be using here were discussed in lesson 1. How do we add two numbers using bounds? Okay, line A and B are measured in centimeters. Line A measured 12 cm and line B 10 cm. All measurements correct to nearest centimeter. Calculate the lower bound and the upper bound of the total lengths of A and B. So here we are supposed to add. Now this is what you need to remember. When adding two numbers, to get the biggest possible answer, you take the upper boundary of each measure. And if you want to get the lower bound, you take the lower boundary of each measure to add. As simple as that. So the clue here is nearest cm, nearest 1 centimeter. So 1 divided by 2, that's the rule you're going to use. That's why I said if you haven't watched lesson 1, please go back to watch it. So it's plus or minus 0.5. So the lower bound will be 11.5 plus 9.5. So we're going to take the lower bound of each measure, that's 21, and upper bound, take the upper bound of each measure, 23. So we're going to, this is what we use to create the lower and upper bound. To get the upper bound, we add 0.5 to each numbers. To get the lower bound, we take out 0.5 from each of the numbers. Multiplication, they work the same way as the addition. You take the biggest of each for the maximum number, and you take the smallest of each for the smallest product. So here we have a rectangle with dimension 3.2 meters, 5.9 meters, all correct to 1 decimal place, and want to see the smallest possible area and the largest possible area. So the clue here is 1 decimal place, which is 0.1 divided by 2. So our rule will be plus or minus 0.05. So we're going to use this rule. Let's start with the lower one. Lower bound, we take 0.05 from each measure to get the lower bound. So that's what you will have, 18.4275 meters squared. For the upper bound, we add 0.05 to each measure to create the upper boundary, and we multiply, and that will give us 19.3375 meters squared. So it's just knowing your rule and knowing exactly what you are doing, and that's it.